move you guys back. Finger there. Here. Okay, that's gonna hold.
Is it too short? Is the base too short or what?
Hey, whoa. That's still not right.
It's curved a little bit. I think we're gonna have to turn it.
Yeah. How much room do I got there?
You gotta go. Whoa! Don't go any further.
All right, so initially I had thought I had cut it longer than our setup, but I must have screwed up my measurement somehow. But the fit is perfect, so that should work out for us. Step 1 or step 4 or wherever step we're at.
There's been a couple of re-steps in there too.
Yeah. Nice, nice. All right.
It's so orange.
Yeah. But I know most of you are aware why we wear them. Some may not be aware, but it's because it is hunting season in our area. We want to make sure that hunters out there do see us. We have seen hunters on the property before, so we just want to make sure that we're nice and safe. So
If all we have to do is wear an orange vest,
yeah,
we can wear an orange vest.
yeah, totally worth it. So, what do you think of the day?
Good day.
Yeah?
Yeah, we got a good start there.
Yeah? Bit sore?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My arms. Oh, from all
Yeah.
that peeling.
So probably did a good 6 to 7 hours of work. So still got a lot more to do, but the supply gathering is getting there.
Yeah.
There's still a lot more to get, but I like how things are going, and once we have the tarp, then we can really move on to the building phase, which hopefully will speed things up a bit. What's going to take a long time after that, though, is insulating it. Should have gone that way.
Yes. Chisel. Punch it here. Nice.
Okay, so what I did here is I wrapped this around a couple of times, and I created a few loops, knotted loops, so that I could ratchet right tightly, and it's going underneath a few stubs. Then I had a cord going underneath it, and I looped at the top, and again ratcheted down. So this is locked in our beam up there. So there we go. That's perfect. So I'll be able to work up here as we put our beams across. Oh, happy about that. So that is supporting me, which is great. Awesome. So we can continue on with the build. Do you have the...
Yeah.
So we're using some... Oh, you gave me the wrong side. We're using some coals as a marker. So that works pretty good.
Yep.
One.
So you should mark it and put right or left on it so you know which one goes where.
So this is right front. Where did I put the marker?
Did you lose our crayon?
I think I did.
Now I'm going to have to go make another one.
Oops. Whoopie. Oh, I think I got it.
You have it?
Yeah. Okay. So this is right front.
Oh no.
That's a shame. It's not the end of the world.
Hey, watch the smokers.
Oops. We've got these beams all measured up and ready to go. These are going to be internal supports. So right now they're just leaning across the top, but they're all going to go underneath, and I'm going to try to cinch them as tight as I can so that they offer additional support for the cross beam, because there's going to be a lot more of these kinds of trees here going to go across the back. On top of that, there's going to be fir boughs and there's going to be moss, so that's going to be applying a lot of weight. So having these crisscrossing and helping add additional support is going to relieve some pressure on that top beam. Hey, fire's going.
Good.
What are you doing over here?
Working at it. So I think this one's pretty much done, and I did that one. I don't know if it's good enough, or is
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty good.
that okay?
Yeah, that's going to help for sure. Yeah,
This one was more rough on the end because of the saw there, so
Yeah.
I'm just trying.
that's okay, because we have plans for
Yeah.
extra protection.
All right. 2 down, 4 to go.
Yep. But we're going to be a little bit cheaty, where we're bringing in some material from outside the woods. I mean, we're already using a tarp, but we knew we were going to do that. This is kind of a last-minute decision. We're just trying to make sure that the beams don't punch through the tarp. So I got this foam when I ordered an office chair. It came with it, so we're going to reuse it instead of throwing it away. So
It's not going to be a perfect circle.
no.
It's a bushcraft circle.
It's circle-like.
It's circle-like, yeah. One down. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep sliding back underneath. Ouch. It is hard to hold. It's hard on the thumbs.
Sorry folks, I'm going handheld here, but so there's the idea, and they're basically they're going to be protecting the tarp, so because they're going to go, the tarp is going to go directly on them, and then more trees are going to lean on the tarp, so the pressure pushing down the tarp with the tops of those beams unprotected could have caused an issue. Sorry you guys can't see it, I know the camera's hidden, but just doing a half inch, and the second one just for, there we go. Nice.
One root down. Knee down on something. He wants to go, I'm sure if I...
Does it?
Yeah. I can hear it. I'll just cut the roots out a little bit and then we might be able to take it out.
Ready?
Yeah, I don't think you can, but we can loosen it. Watch your ankles. Whoa! It fell over. I'm okay. I got it!
Nice. I knew you wouldn't quit until you did.
No, I'm not a quitter.
Now keep your head up.
Alright, time for a new log.
Time for a new log?
Yeah.
Alright.
Get that ugly one out of my face. It wasn't fun. Give me a good fun one.
Sandra was pretty adamant that she wanted a good one after this one.
Crooked full of branches.
I'm probably gonna get covered in sap.
It's not as pretty as the one I did last time. That one looks perfect.
Yep. Woo. Alright, let me get you a good one. This one's gonna be even heavier, I think.
Yeah, do you need help?
What's that?
Do you need help?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah?
Yep.
If you twist it, I'm gonna lose it.
Heavy.
It is freaking heavy.
Is that good enough, or do you need more?
Well, I'm gonna have to take the branches off there, so
Okay.
we'll start with that and move it up after.
Bit of a chilly one,
Yeah, it is. I put some extra layers on today.
but we have to count ourselves kind of lucky because this time last year, pretty sure there was already snow on the ground.
Yep.
And right now things are looking somewhat promising. We still have a lot of work to do. So, the Keenan may have noticed this in the intro where I brought the old battery operated chainsaw. As most of you know, I much prefer using the hand tools. I've just something about it. But we need to get that back wall built up before we can continue on with the main shell of the shelter. And it's going to require some fairly good sized logs, so to save a little bit of time, we brought that along. A bit quicker than the hand saw.
Yeah.
Nope. Ugh. That's it. That's probably the other one. So hopefully this will not only add insulation, but add a bit of stability to the build. They don't roll as easy. That way.
Here.
That way. There you go.
I would have put this. Is it going on top or what?
I'm gonna try. Oh.
Wait. Give me a second.
That's heavy.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll just have to be inside,
Down. Ready?
Yep.
Perfect.
Wow, a little moss goes a long way.
It does. Good.
Actually, I think this one is in pretty good.
Yeah?
Oh. Actually, look, I just put it on here loose just so it stays there. Oops.
It should be fine.
Doesn't matter which way, Mike. Pretty good.
That's good.
Hang on. Need the persuader. Good, Mike.
Yeah. Actually, I could probably go a bit more my way. Sorry. Huh, not moving. Oh, now we can move it. Give her a little bit of a tap. Perfect. Excellent.
It was caught on a knot. I think that's exactly how you want it.
So today we're gonna move on to setting up our tarp, and so we're gonna slowly put it up, and we're gonna cinch up the cross beams going up the A-frame as we go along. Once we have that up, really the shelter is gonna be pretty much ready to use at that point. After that, it's just a question of gathering fir boughs and moss to kind of insulate it up and make it look nice. But don't know if we'll get to it on this trip or not. But all in all, really happy with it. The whole weekend's been awesome. So thanks to Simon for coming down.
Thanks for having me.
Been can't stop him from working, no matter how many breaks I want to take. But no, it's been awesome. It's been perfect.
This is either off or on.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're gonna get to working on the tarp, and we'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
All right, black side in or out?
I'm thinking we're gonna go black side out just because it'll make it a little bit brighter inside.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. That's our tarp setup. So I wanted to get a much clearer tarp or lighter tarp because obviously it makes things a lot more cheerful inside. However, on this side here it is of a lightish gray, and so it should be a bit light reflective, so should be fine there. So this is our idea. I think it's gonna work. Fits nicely. So I've been going around each of our back cross beams there. I've been pulling the tarp out and around it on both sides to try to eliminate any gaps, and I've been lashing it around with some paracord. So you can go through the grommets here to kind of tighten her up. I got only one left to do. Then we got to pull the tarp tight, and next it's we're going to start putting our cross beams on the outside. So we got her all latched up. Now we're going to pull the tarp tight, And once we have it nice and tight like we like, we're going to start putting away around it, setting up bipods on the outside all along. Okay, so still a bit more work to do, but we got to wrap it up at some point. This is nowhere near done. Well, a lot closer than it was. But we're going to be lining this with a whole bunch of fir boughs, and we're still going to put some more sticks across to kind of solidify everything, make sure it doesn't shift. And then we're just going to line some fir boughs all the way up to the top and get it nice and insulated. There's a lot less room.
Yeah.
So I've cut this piece here. We've got logs along the bottom, and we're trying to turn it to get as much tautness out of the tarp that we can. So that's the main idea.
A long one.
Nice job. More to the front. Right, so we finished all our bipods on the outside. We have all the bipods we need. We also started lashing some beams across to kind of hold it in place. So really the other side is not going to move, but the reason why we're adding those lashed beams across also is going to help hold the fir boughs that we're going to put. That's going to add a little bit of extra insulation and a better look to the shelter. We've decided to put some on the inside here as well. That's going to keep our tarp a little bit farther away from us, giving us a little bit more room. We've lashed the front over here on this beam. I'm just doing a standard jam knot just to hold it in place. So we're also going to hook up the center. We're going to do another one on the side. Might do another one higher up, but we'll see how it goes. It might not be needed.
You didn't tell them I put a little mini blind up there in the window.
Well, that's your thing. You gotta tell them.
I have a temporary mini blind going up here. Still work in progress. I have to figure out how I'm going to attach this there. I just kind of jimmied it in there for now.
Who's flying now? Everything's been shut down.
I think my paracort's prettier than your paracord. It blends.
It's important.
It's
It doesn't blend, it's bright orange.
But it matches with the logs. The logs aren't dark, they're light.
I suppose.
You can hardly see there's paracord there.
Yeah. If you say so, dear.
You leave it like that so it holds it up and switch to something different and then you can replace it after.
Yeah.
At least it's holding it up there for now. I'm coming to this end next. We need all the fir boughs we can get. Can't leave any behind. dropped your load. Was that your plan? Was that your plan?
Well, sure.
Sure.
Now I realize that putting them stem down doesn't repel the water as well. If we didn't have a tarp, we'd definitely be putting up this way. That way the water would peel or pour down a lot easier. But since we have a tarp, this is more for insulation than anything else. So, trying to get it started. See how far we can get.
Want me to bring you some more?
What's that?
You want me to bring you some more?
Sure.
We got some spruce boughs here too.
Yeah, there was a tree that had fallen, so I got the tips
Okay.
fairly thick, so they'll do actually a better job.
What did you do? We'll get a little patch of moss to stick in here. I noticed there was a hole there.
Sure. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge. I need help.
I thought maybe we could weave that one.
Well, that's what we kind of... I don't think we need to.
Hey, you grabbed my moss and I just put it in there.
Fix one thing, break 10.
Yeah. Careful.
Careful.
Yeah, there'll be other big ones at the bottom because that first load I brought was all big stuff.
I'm glad I built this frame.
Yeah. We're gonna need big ones to start and shove like that for here, so we're probably gonna have to go get some more, get bigger stuff. Because I think there's 2 branches left in my sled here.
Yeah.
They all go in, doesn't matter.
Yeah, they do.
Last one.
One for now.
So we got 4 sledfuls.
Yeah. What do you guys think? It's not done. We still got to patch up, of course, that corner a little bit at the top, but and we're gonna check for spots. But yeah,
Looks nice.
it's a bit harder to find the fir boughs than you would imagine. There's plenty of boughs, but the larger size ones that we'd like to have are at the top of the big trees. So in this forest, we either have some mature white spruce or some really, really young ones. So it's hard to find that middle size tree. But what do you think?
I think it's great.
I think it looks really nice. Awesome.
don't have to cut this off because
Yeah, you can just.
I can double it up.
Yeah.
And had I thought before I cut it, I should have cut it that way and flap that up instead.
Yeah, that would have worked better. Yeah.
But I had cut already.
That's fine. Okay, so like I say, it's become a two-person job. All right.
Yep.
Don't put your thumb in the top
I'm
corner.
not even touching it. I can see it come through. Okay, give me a second there. I gotta pull the string. So just pull it back out.
Pull this back out.
Yep.
Okay. So the pin is on my side there.
Okay, go back in somewhere. You can be close to there if you want, or
Okay, so I'm gonna go about maybe an inch. Too much?
yeah, a little go less than that, half inch maybe.
Okay.
Okay, give me a second.
This is gonna take some time.
Okay, pull it back out. Okay, do another one, same distance. Make sure that they're always pretty much aligned, right?
I'm trying.
Okay.
But you know me. I'm not Mr. Details.
Okay. Just give me a second there.
Yep.
It's under the light.
That one wasn't ready to pull out yet, eh?
Yep.
It's ready to pull out?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, please judge me more by the stitching here. I don't know if you can see it up here, but don't look at that.
Okay.
String.
So when Mike pulls the needle back, the thread makes this little loop here, and all I'm doing is taking the string that I have inside and I shove it through the loop. When Mike pulls it back out, it locks the stitch in.
Ready?
Yep. So he's going to go through again, pull it back, make myself a little loop, and I shove my string in there. I'll tell you when to pull there. Hang on again. I want to make sure I'm not in the light.
That one was kind of crooked.
Yeah, and I got to lower the camera a little bit. Okay.
I mean, it's going through 2 layers of canvas, the tarp, and Velcro strip. With ease.
All right, we got a stove jack. Wasn't too promising at first, but I think we got it done.
Yeah. Sandra did a fantastic job building this little makeshift gasket, which is going to be great. So that's going to work in conjunction with our stove jack, which Sandra should have at hand.
And these are not for sale. I'm not selling them. Not because it's a good job.
She doesn't want to give a money back guarantee.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't see either, so it doesn't matter.
That's why I was going to do this corner first.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't put it on too tightly.
Well,
You need to yank it off next weekend.
yeah.
So there we go. Sweet!
So we'll close the flap before we leave.
Yeah. That's nice.
Is it on there pretty tight?
I would say so, yeah.
Don't,
Yeah, no,
it's holding
pretty
for
good.
now. I
Yeah.
don't know if it'll-
Yeah. There we go.
I think this is the best thing. We don't have to worry about trying to plug that hole for
Yeah.
next time. And
Yeah, no, that's great.
somebody say it's warm in here. Ah, it is warm in here. That's where I'm gonna hang out.
Nice.
Okay, so today I got some sewing to do again. This time it's the part that's supposed to Velcro onto the piece we put on last weekend. it's too cold out here, and this glue is not really sticking. I mean, all the other pieces are down here. They all fell off. So today I'm going to stitch those pieces back onto this one, and then we'll just have to put it on the new shelter, and hopefully we can have a fire tonight and the stove so we can keep warm.
Hopefully.
Hope I don't stab my leg. You know where the first aid kit is, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Where is it?
It's in your backpack.
Yeah, it is. Just checking.
So it's a little bit easier doing that one person than with the other
It's
one.
quicker, yeah. Well, I think it's quicker. It might not be so quick when I start the next piece here, but I'm almost done. I've done one way around on the outside edge. Probably gonna tack on the inside of these bigger pieces because they're not really there too solid. So after I've done with this corner, I'll do some of the other spots. So this is the last one. Okay, so I just did the bigger pieces. I haven't done along the smaller ones, but they should be okay. So that's it. We're all done. I'm going to put away my tool now and see if Mike can go back to the shelter and get it stuck on there so we can start a fire in our bushcraft shelter. We're sleeping tonight so we can have some heat.
Good job. That is awesome. Okay, so you guys can probably tell it's getting kind of dark. Sandra did a fantastic job. It is snowing constantly. I'm trying to clear out these hooks to try to get the best adherence to the other part that Sandra's done. So,
Yeah.
all right. So I'm gonna see if we can get this lined up here. That's awesome. That's pretty sweet. So that is on nice and solid. That will not drop. There we go. So we're one step closer. Whew, great job, Sandra. That was quick.
That looks fairly straightforward, Mike.
Yeah, it's I just keep on packing it up and up and up until it comes out. And
Excellent technique and form.
don't know about that.
Perfect supply of perfect.
Oh yeah, Brandon's here. Hi, Brandon.
He's not going to stop.
What did you hit?
Tree. If you go down there, you'll see where all the branches are broken, where I crashed into it.
But don't worry, the sled's all right. Brandon, not so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
But
That'll teach you to put your trust in Simon.
Yeah. I honestly thought I could make the corner down there, and then I was like, nope! And then smack right into the tree. It was good.
No broken plastics.
No.
Well, there we are, folks. That pretty much finishes the fir boughs. I think it's looking pretty nice. Got pretty good coverage now on both sides. This is great.
Okay, so I had a little bit of time this afternoon and I worked on trying to close our window that we have here. So I think it'll do the job. I took the vapor barrier and I brought a staple gun with me today and stapled the vapor barrier to the outside. So it's doesn't look perfect and neat, but I think it'll do the job. It plugs the hole up in there and hopefully we can keep some more heat in here tonight. I'll show you guys what it looks like from inside. You guys can see. So it's plugged out pretty good in here. I was able to bring the vapor barrier in and try to seal all the holes. On the bottom I kept the log that I had in there already just to kind of hold everything in place and just put a few staples in the bottom. I think we'll be good with that.
Brandon and Simon were working on a little project, and quite the project actually. So when certain requirements need to be met in the morning, people have asked, what do we do? Boys, you want to explain what you got?
That's Brandon's version of Lincoln Logs.
What we had before was a smaller latrine privy, and it was a couple of years ago. It was starting to fall apart. The ropes were getting old, so we mulled it over on a new design, and this is what we come up with. So what we did, we used all the dead fallen stuff here that we could cut up. We didn't cut any live trees for this. We used everything from the windfall, cut it up into 3-foot lengths, I think it was. Notched it out with the axe and just kind of set them down into the notches. And so this isn't moving anywhere. I stood on it a while ago.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Check
God.
this out. So she's good and sturdy.
That's not how you use it, eh, Brandon?
Because you don't want any surprises if you're in the middle of taking care of business.
So I think I can't thank these guys enough. This is awesome to have. Simon described it best as the industrial strength shitter. So
Version 2.0.
awesome. Thanks a lot, guys.
Problem.
Great. Now, can you give me some privacy? Perfect. Morning, Sandra.
Good morning. Ready for breakfast?
Yeah. Well, I'm willing to call this shelter a success.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. No, it worked pretty good.
Sorry I didn't turn the camera on last night, but it was t-shirt hot, folks. So the goal has been reached. The shelter works awesome. I slept so well that usually I wake up quite a few times a night, and I woke up, it was probably around 6:30 in the morning, and the stove was almost dead. That's when obviously the temperatures dropped.
Yeah.
But we built up the fire again, and it's nice and warm. So we're having our coffee, and Senator's going to be cooking up some breakfast, which is great. Going to be doing a little bit of packing, a little bit of work around the camp, but probably do a little bit of filming, showcase a bit the campsite and the shelter.
Yep.
Oh, man, it worked, folks. It worked. Here's